Hey, hey.
What's up, people? How's it going?
All right. Not too bad over here. Hope you guys are doing well over there. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited for what this is gonna be. I have high hopes. I have high hopes. It's interesting because I'm getting I literally getting tweeted at by like people in people like one right under the other in comments being like, yo, Pat, not Pat, because it's from Pat's stream. Dude's like, oh, Woolie's gonna love this game, immediately followed by Woolie's gonna fucking, this game's gonna destroy Woolie or whatever. And I'm
No
like,
in between?
no in between, right? And I'm like, what the fuck does that mean? You know, I was like, what?
Huh.
So I guess I don't know. There's and then there's the other thing in the ethers that this game is really hard, and then of course there's the you know the combat stuff where it's like it's more than just a button basher, so to speak, despite what the reviews might tell you. So I don't know. I'm gonna read into that and assume that, like, if you know me, you know I like combat. So this is probably, if this has good combat, it's probably gonna be my thing. But my only guess on that is, like, if you watched Arkham and you saw that, like, oh, I didn't get the rhythm aspect of the combo aspect of the combat in that game versus other games that have been derivative of that system, then you're like, oh, he failed at that, so he might not like it. I don't know. That's my only guess, if I had to take a stab, in which case you don't know me. So I feel what would probably be the most exciting thing for me about this is the pedigree it comes from, right? Because, like, I'm hoping that, like, this is the, like, continuation of what they built up with Absolver. Because I know I'm just going to be that one guy that's like, yo, but the last thing, though. But I mean, really, it was a fucking awesome combat system, And the God Hand comparisons I hear people are also making with this, like, kind of start to make a little more sense when you look at, like, what Absolver kind of did. Because for starters, you have the three defensive styles, right? You can choose between a style that's focused on parrying, a style that's focused on dodging, or a style that's focused on absorbing and, like, retaliating. So focus attack,
Okay.
So you have, like I said, you kind of break that into Street Fighter 3, Street Fighter 4, and then, like, KOF 98, right? And then you have the other angle, which is, like, whenever you do a move, there's 4 stances. So, like, front facing left, front facing right, rear facing left, rear facing right. And then every move you do puts you into another one of those positions. And then you can edit your move list to be, like, from each position, what do you want your string combo to be? So you can be like punch that leaves you straight facing forward, punch that leaves you facing forward, roundhouse kick that leaves you facing backward.
Yeah, okay.
And then once you're facing backward, you have another axe. You open up another move list.
Okay, yeah, that's interesting.
And you can customize each angle of what you want that to be, and then how you then work your defensive options off of those particular stances mean you get different specials. And it was fucking brilliant, And it worked in a PvE and PvP context. So they really know what they're doing when it comes to that. And I also mentioned I played it at PAX early when they were first doing a preview of it, and one of the devs was there. And after I played it a bit, I was like, "You guys, you play fighting games?" And he was like, "Yeah, we play a bit." So I was like, "Okay, I can see it, and I can see what's inside of the structure here." So all that to say, Slow Clap appears to know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to combat, and the previous thing they made shows a like hyper lovingly crafted combat system. And the online like aspects of it, where you, like, could also defend against a certain move like a number of times, and when you successfully defend and counter against a move, you then learn it, right?
Oh shit.
So the first couple of times you see it as like oh, I can identify that move when I see it in the wild, and then after learning how to counter against it, it's now a move you've learned and you can do it too.
Okay, yeah.
So the move list expanded according to what you encountered, and some people and like, you know, you would encounter people that have different things, and their goal was to have a system where you could go and then go to dojos and train, or go to a master who doesn't train anybody, but you can just fight and learn from that one person, you know. And it was ambitious, and all of that requires an active, persistent online community, which it didn't have. You know, it had people interested, but like all of that cool stuff requires a whole lot more people. So it was built for like, you know, a much larger group than the actual player base had. Yeah, and it's sort of like, and it was also a little skimpy on like content outside of the stuff I'm describing. You know, it was really just like an anonymous mask wearing like small world, and you could like, you know, kind of run through it, and it wasn't too super huge or anything, but that combat was unbelievable. It was really, really good, you know? So this is what I want to see carried forward here in a single player PvE context with story and whatever else they have going on. I'm very excited for that, you know? They have their clear understanding of defensive and offensive mechanics, and not just pressing buttons, you know? And I like that a lot. So, big excite. All right. Let's see where this goes. I'm going to set this controller to USB and not wireless, so that we can have no lag problems.
I see.
Because that shit sucks. And I feel like this game is going to be really aggressive about timing.
Yeah.
So let's not fuck it up. Right? Yeah, so controllers.
Communication methods.
USB?
USB
Yes,
cable.
there we go. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm already just feeling like I don't even want to enter a world of, oh no, the controller, the lag moment happened, which unfortunately I think due to my setup here with all this shit in the way, like there's just all kinds of waves and exactly. I think we just have a unusual amount of noise that creates those moments where the wireless controller stops responding in Bluetooth. Yes. No pre-johns. Can't be pre-johnning. Slow clap.
Kepler. Which button are you going to choose?
L3. That's
I hate when it does that. I hate when it does that.
QA, bitch.
That's terrible.
Gotcha.
Push any button. No, not that one.
All right. Yeah, here we go. That's fine. So, as we all know, you know, I guess this takes place in the Absolver cinematic universe, right? Is Sifu the one who was absolved? Okay, well, I thought it was amusing. Let's go with, not visible, barely visible, clearly visible. That seems right.
I always cheat on that.
You go like, wow, you cheat.
Like,
no, I want to.
Barely visible is somewhat visible. Not visible is not visible.
No,
but
I want to see what they intended.
Yeah.
And like, honestly, here's the problem. Like, there's some games where like that really fucks up like the darkness as well. So,
which languages do they have? Español, Français, Italiano,
efigs,
Japanese, Korean,
K,
Brazilian,
P.
Portuguese, Russian.
Oh, okay. So yeah, no, efigs,
Turkish,
PPT.
Traditional Chinese or simplified? Oh yeah, the other must have been simplified.
Traditional and simplified.
Deutsch, and back to
English. The full
2022.
Loc test. So you'd have to get the whole Loc team together.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Makes for fun dinners, cool outings at the bar after work.
Reggie got to hang out with the cool people.
Hell yeah. Going to smoke breaks with the French people.
Damn.
Talking about soccer with the Italians. If you don't know shit about soccer,
All right.
good times.
Making friends with dudes.
How about you on the funk side?
There's no one named Giovanni on the funk side. QA days. Ooh, a little bit of PS5 soft rumble on each of these little scrolls.
Cat purr.
That's good. I think we're gonna be fine for now. Let's just take it. Oh, well, hold on a minute. I'll take it in now.
So dialogue options, left, up, and right on the D-pad.
Let's assume that we're gonna get this in game, but why not reacquaint ourselves? Photo mode down, move, camera. Okay. Deflect, L1, hold to guard. L2, hold to focus. R1, throw weapon. R2, dodge. Hold to run. Finger is going to be resting on these buttons. Light attack, heavy attack, pick up weapon, hold, attack a downed enemy,
Okay.
and then vault.
So L1 to deflect, R2 to dodge.
Yes. L1 to deflect,
Hold to guard,
R2 to dodge.
hold to run.
Okay. We'll get used to that.
Let's go. Here, you know shit's about to go down. It's raining.
8 years ago. Okay, well, don't give me control immediately.
You already got moves?
All right. If you give me control immediately, well, you know what it's time to do. Uh-huh.
Your form is weak. I would kick you in the leg, put you on the floor, like, unstable.
Here's what I need. Can I tell you what I need?
What do you
I need a neon sign right behind me on the wall right here that says the lab is open. The lab is open. Absolutely. Okay. Now that being said, focus.
Okay.
And everything
move off
slows
of-
down.
okay.
That's nice. That's nice. Okay. Now, if there's an actual void-like labable environment made for this a little bit later, then let's just we'll lab in the proper environment. But the lab is always open. The moment I get control. Heavy attacks. Oh, the door's locked.
Shit.
Can't get in.
Knock, knock.
What the?
Yeah.
Oh, we're challenging the dojo?
Deflect. So, parry.
L1.
Light attacks.
Square.
And that's a finisher. Yeah.
Was that triangle and then
Triangle
circle?
and circle together.
Circle? Okay.
Simultaneously. And that is what we call a punch laser. Are you familiar? In Last of Us, there's a system they invented where basically it's like when you're near a certain type of object or environment, like you'll do a finisher that will break them into that particular thing. And it's like a laser that targets the nearest thing, and then you get an animation specific for that, right? So, all right.
What's going on? Who are you?
Who wants to go first?
Yo, taking names? I come to challenge this dojo. That's some old school shit. Going around town. Ooh.
Stop!
Off the door? Okay, and we have meters.
Is that like the combo system or something? You're punching and it was filling up?
Yes.
Maybe it's
Yeah, we're gonna need to. Oh, of course. Okay, so that blue is focus, right?
uh-huh.
Because that's what it says there.
Hold L2.
Yeah. And then the rest we're just gonna have to see.
Master.
Is he? Would I be coming
Or
to
maybe
desecrate
Yeah.
if I had respect for him? Okay, maybe not all doors. Some doors are fine.
Just the first one,
Yeah.
you know? Just to send a message.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how much we respect him if we're kicking his fucking door down and punching his students. Did we even get to see the color of their sashes?
Not important. Black, white, it's all the same to me.
A belt is only good for holding your pants up.
Let's go. Whoa.
I thought you said they'd put up a fight. I'm barely breaking a sweat.
It's all right.
Sweep the place. Nobody leaves.
Sure.
Yo, you're my boy? Damn.
Going to work, having a smoke.
Yeah. Reggie,
Yeah.
are we the baddies? Are we the baddies?
I feel like we haven't hit the redemption arc yet, you know? It's
I feel perhaps
a
maybe.
bit conflicted.
Mm-hmm. Big guy.
Oh, suffering.
What's over here? Some laundry, some beds.
Some pads. Nice room.
Damn, you can smell the bamboo. Rush?
Hold R2.
Okay.
Oh, to run, yes. Roll camera.
Maybe I should study this guy's move list so that we know how to defeat it later. Maybe while we have access, now is the
Who the
time.
hell is that? Get him now!
Let's
Yo,
go.
Jackie Chan using props. Oh, so he has also a yellow
Picked
meter
him back
on
up.
top.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so there's the red, there's the yellow, and then there's the blue focus.
Oh,
R1
that
to
guy's
get
bloodied up.
R1 interactables. Got to keep that in mind. Dodges. Parries. Oh. Oh. Okay. Spot dodges.
How dare you set foot in here again? You should never have come back.
Damn.
Doing?
Fuck dialogue. Oh, whoop your ass. Oh, finisher interrupted.
Still work your way back over to it. Yeah, okay, this works. Yeah, okay, yeah, no. They're back. They're back. What up, Slow Cloud?
Well, we interrupted their game with checkers too. Yeah, so we're kind of like on a train track right now.
Yeah.
Like the doors are locked.
Yes.
And just follow.
A path for
path.
revenge.
Where is he?
Our boys are chilling. Okay. Okay. maybe in my fervor to test my power, I should probably let them talk a little more. But
Yeah, if you
maybe
see the
it's
three
in
dots in the
character.
bottom, middle, then they might talk.
Stop.
rope darts.
Yang, of course. You've gotten slow, Sifu.
Yeah. Small and dangerous on the right over there.
You know why I'm here, don't you? Just step aside. You were a mistake. I should never have taught you. Now you know too much.
Yeah.
By returning here tonight, you've given me a second chance.
Animation quality wise, we've come a long way since
This
Absolver as
time I
well.
will do what I must.
It ends tonight.
Let's go. Let's go. Koi? A little hand, little, yeah?
go.
Alright.
Okay, okay.
Ooh, 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 ooh.
I should have never taught you the Mercury Dragon Fist. You are not worthy.
Select point. Let's go.
So every time you get hit, that bar fills up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's shit.
In the eye?
Oh my god. Square up.
In the
When I
rain.
look into your eyes, I see nothing but a frightened, angry child.
Pathetic. Your hubris will be your demise. Parry. Let's go. Yo. Oh! Inside leg sweep. Let's go.
On the ground?
Oh, he's up.
Okay. Dodge. Let's go.
Right in the sternum.
Show yourself.
Choose your destiny.
Damn. Yo, interesting.
Otoko no ko or ona no ko?
Punch girl?
Ona no ko is a girl.
Well, yes.
Otoko no ko.
I'm aware of that. I'm
Punch
saying,
girl,
yeah.
you ready?
No, I'm saying no. We
Yeah,
going punch
punch
girl?
girl.
Punch girl.
Has to go that way, yeah.
Let's go punch girl. I didn't even know that was.
Option to choose.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
What happened to come back and face me when you want your revenge?
Yeah.
Grow up, and then we'll take a trip to the empty plains and fight at dawn.
He just took a swing at the child with a machete.
Father.
Let's go. It's a botanist. Oh, there you go. Oh, the timing is really precise.
Yeah, it's well after the wind up. There it is. Yeah. I was doing
Into a throw.
Yeah. All right.
Kill Fajar.
In your head.
Vicious hammer punch.
Envision the revenge.
The fighter.
Hold L1 and then dodge.
Kill Sean, the fighter. So holding the deflect button and pressing up
Yeah.
and down dodges as well?
That Wing Chun shit onto the ground. It man.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never learned that when I was doing a little bit of Wing Chun.
Palm strike. Down up square. Oh, the move list is gonna be crazy.
Let's go.
Kill Kuroki, the artist. I'm just an artist. Just trying to
Paints
live.
with blood. Okay, so the CEO. Let's go.
Down up triangle. Dex
One arm rope dart. Right, and then into the 1-2.
kill Jin Fang.
Damn. Fuck your biking.
Hey, that's a cool way to start the game. Have
Yeah.
credits and like a little tutorial
Know who you need your revenge against.
and the layers of the song.
The leader.
Kill Yang. I fought this battle 100,000 times in my head. You're going down, Yang. Oh! Oh! Break bones, Woolie.
Oh,
Break bones.
Nice cut. Nice cut. Nice cut. Nice cut. Title drop.
Present day.
Okay. So there's one thing that I'm potentially regretting, but I'm hoping that it pays off nonetheless. Is I know that this game involves the passage of time, and I know that at least title character Boy has that beard shag that you grow over the ages, and you see that wear on them. And I hope that
There's
we
something
get the similar
with Punch
energy
Girl.
by going with Punch Girl. I hope I didn't lose that because that looked super cool. You know? That's my hope. All right. As long as both sides get something pretty fucking cool.
Fajar, the botanist, has a machete, a mustache. Who is that? He is the one who cut my throat that night. He's the first on my list. He works for a gang as a botanist and never leaves that warehouse. Yo, she made a list.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Used to be an industrial district. Once work dried up, everyone left. Gangs took over. Became a no-go zone. The squats. Refuge for the terminally ill. The sanctuary. Grants them access to the traditional healing methods to try to alleviate their pain. Gained a strong reputation over the years thanks to the so-called medical miracles. Yeah.
Okay.
The museum, a brand new high-class building, financed privately. These are the places we're going to be fucking shit up.
Suspicious Museum. Kuroki the artist. The rising star. Kuroki's past is hard to investigate. All I know is that she's Japanese, and rumors tie her to the underworld world. Why just not say underworld? Anyway, something must have happened to force her into exile here in China. She now runs an art museum. She works there day and night on her most ambitious exhibition to date. Volume 156 of New Wave.
I'll chase you to the depths of the underworld world. Say world again, world.
World. Oh, world?
And then Kill Bill. Trained and raised by my father and Sifu. We were close. He taught me a lot over the years. Disappeared with his wife and daughter when I was still a child. Came back later and murdered my father in cold blood. Now lives above the city and runs a traditional healing center, but he doesn't appear to be in touch with the world.
Oh, so he's in charge of the healing center.
Okay.
Jin Feng, the CEO.
Hold on a minute. Old ladies can be badass too. Hold on a minute.
10 most powerful women in the world.
Let's go. Power levels or finances? What are we talking about? What is that? That's a fucking 10-digit number, but there's no dollar sign next to it. What is that? What does that mean?
Alongside my father, Jin Feng was highly renowned and respected among the city's kung fu masters. She was always the first to defend the underprivileged and helpless, and always held a strong sense of justice. I don't know why she turned against them, but she will pay for that. Now she has become the head of a vast and extremely powerful corporation. She's still helping those in need, albeit with greater means, but her sudden increase in wealth is very suspicious.
She's a billionaire. In terms of money? No. Maybe? What? Well, the New El Dorado, the highest building in the city, located in a recently constructed district. Jin Feng has her office at the top floor of the building, the tower.
Okay, so areas.
Yeah. One step closer to flushing out Ultratech.
And then
the club. The infamous nightclub in the city. The owner's a good friend of Sean's. I remember his father complaining about the guy's attendance in school. Appears the clientele aren't much better.
Sean, the fighter. I met him several times when I was a kid. Our fathers knew each other as kung fu masters. I can't believe he took part in their deaths. He's involved in an event called The Burning, taking place in the club. I'll need to get there early when it's not too crowded.
Yeah.
It is 3:35 right now. And we are age 20.
We are age 20. And I just noticed we can scroll through other options there. Alright, hold up a second. There's a lot to look at.
The pendant. After each death, the pendant increases its death counter. Then, when rising, you age the same number of years. As the years increase, the pendant gradually loses its power and the coins eventually break. Once there are no more coins remaining, you cannot rise again, and your next death leads to a game over.
Age is death. Oh my god. That is fucking sick. Okay.
Do not die.
Okay. That's how you get older. Is each time you die. Oh, wow.
But you die, you get older, and you get more powerful? No, the pendant loses power, and then the coins break, and then you game over. Okay, never mind.
Hold on. After each death, the pendant increases in the death counter. Then, when rising, your age is the same number of years. As the years increase, the pendant gradually loses its power, and the coins eventually break. When there are no more coins remaining, it cannot raise again, and your next death leads to a game over. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So that's it. Like you like getting older is actually a gameplay mechanic as opposed to just going through the story. Structure represents your ability to defend yourself and fight. Yeah, this is the meter we were seeing. Structure is impacted each time you're hit. If you take too many hits, structure will eventually break, leaving you open to attacks for a short time. Deflecting parrying prevents you from having your structure broken. Avoiding attacks regenerates a small amount of structure. You can break an enemy's structure by attacking or deflecting / parrying their attacks. Once their structure is broken, take them down. Okay. Yeah. Posture / poise.
Yeah.
And then once it's broken, that's when damage is taken. Okay.
What else? Game over, give up. After a game over or give up, you can choose the level you want to start from among the ones you have unlocked. You'll start the level at the youngest age you were when you reached it. Skills and upgrades unlocked during previous runs will be lost, but all items and intel on the detective board, as well as permanently unlocked skills, will be retained.
Okay, I'm hot. I'm putting on a t-shirt. We gotta read this.
Yeah.
We gotta understand this system. I want to make sure I'm getting this right. Give me a minute. Sorry. It's getting hot.
Yeah. Go put on your gym clothes.
Focus up.
Yep. You need your headband, your wristbands, you know? Nice shorts. You bring a towel to wipe the equipment after. Because we live in a society. Here he is. Here he is.
Martial arts training shirt.
Let's go.
Got my martial arts training shirt. Actually, I do believe I still have my Wing Chun t-shirt over in the drawer over there. But we're just gonna rock this one.
You got your guru. Okay, ready to go. Ready to go.
All right. You can continue from the youngest age you're at when you reach it. Got it. Skills and upgrades unlocked during previous runs will be runs.
Yes, you lose your skills and upgrades, but your
Okay.
items and intel will be unlocked. Oh, as well as permanently unlocked skills. So you do keep some.
So there are the concept of a run implies that this is this has roguelike elements in that you're approaching it again and again and again. I didn't even realize that. I thought we were just going straight forward on a narrative path. Okay. We are doing runs. Let me read this again.
The structure is your poise.
Yes. Leaving you open to attacks for a short time. Deflecting and parrying prevents you from having structure broken. Avoiding attacks regenerates a smaller amount of structure. So...
And you dodge, okay.
Right, so avoiding will actually heal your structure. Deflect parrying will not lose any structure. You can break structure by attacking or deflecting. So in some cases, by simply playing defensively, you will break their structure and then you can get damage in.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very posture-like, where it doesn't have to just be cracking theirs open. It can be by playing the counter game as well. Gain XP by defeating enemies, allows you to buy skills for your current run. Once the skill has been bought, you can consolidate it to be unlocked across all of your runs. Okay.
Okay.
That is if you...
So you use XP, you get the skill, and then you use more XP to consolidate it inside your memory.
And in any game where there are runs, the unlock, permanent unlock is the most important thing. So whatever the cost of that will be, I'll tell you right now, it's probably worth it.
Special attacks. Guard break attacks deal a massive amount of structure damage. You should always try to avoid them. They are indicated by an enemy's glowing limbs. Throws cannot be blocked or deflected. You can only avoid them. They are indicated by glowing limbs and a red circle.
Okay. Guard breaks and throws are indicated by glowing limbs.
Yeah. Guard breaks is only going to be a glow, and the throw will have a circle, right?
Yes. A red circle.
And you can only dodge.
Okay. They do deal a massive amount. Yeah. All right. And punish, stun, daze.
That's
Some
it.
Some attacks can be punished by performing the right defense, deflect or avoid. Deflect, the attack will be parried, leaving the opponent open to a counterattack or throw. Avoid, time slows down for the duration of the attack. Any hit on them during this window will stun them. Okay. During the avoid it, when you avoid it completely. So during the dodge, there's a slowdown, and it'll create a stun if you hit. Stunned opponents cannot defend themselves, leaving them open, so then you can continue with a combo. Several stuns in a row can lead to a dazed state, where opponents cannot defend themselves for several seconds.
Yeah, we've seen that when we were fighting earlier.
Yeah.
There was
and
one
that's
enemy
when
that was like, oh!
And that's, I guess, where you'd run in, right? So hold R2, dash in, and then keep the momentum going. Okay. Okay, we're gonna need to get tight on that.
Let's go.
We're gonna need to get tight on that, yeah. Of course, dude, like, of course they know what they're, like, the combat system is gonna be in depth. Like, that's absolutely the fucking pedigree, man. I'm happy to see that level of combat explanation right off the bat. Alright, so down up, triangle, sweep, down up, square, palm strike. That's what we've learned in the tutorial. Lightning strikes, post parry, press square. Sharp strikes, post parry, press triangle. Directional throw, yep, first two buttons.
Post parry or on a stunned enemy.
So during the, an open moment. Kap choi, while running, press square.
So all your specials are like post parry or while running.
So it seems, yep. So basically, you can't do it raw. You're doing it while they're vulnerable. Focus is interesting. They didn't introduce that too much yet, but I just started doing it when it filled up, and I saw that it was like select a limb, and then do the eye thing or then the leg thing, and I kind of was just like going for whatever. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I noticed when I had at least one pip of focus, I could like take that moment to slow down, Well, even before that, All right, light attacks. You got the squares.
Push kick. Square, triangle.
Yep. Square, triangle. 4 squares, then triangle.
2, 3, and 4.
And then, backbreaker. Triangle,
back,
light.
Triangle.
So heavy, light, heavy.
And if you want, you can even remap your buttons.
Yeah, no need for that until we know what we're doing here. All right.
Let's go. Unlock stats boost by finding shrines and learn skills through death or shrines.
Okay. Interesting. All right.
Is it still 335?
335?
Okay, good.
Yeah. We have learned, and I'm assuming that this is just what we were looking at, but okay, it's just another version of it. Good. Training dummy? Absolutely.
Oh, you can change the AI behavior as well?
Yeah. Awesome.
Let's try some of these moves.
Yeah, the lab is open.
Try the backbreaker.
KK, what? Well, hold on. I need to get... a feel for what's going on. Okay, so right off the bat. Yeah.
Not enough focus bar.
And then you're going to pick a limb. So this is... Oh, it's the fucking direction that we move it in. Okay.
So
there's your God Hand roulette. Is the tilting of the stick to get which one you're looking for, and then you.
So you're holding the left stick upright and it's doing the eye strike?
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. So.
Man, this guy's already all beat up with bandages.
There we go.
That's what he's paid for.
So heavy, heavy, light, heavy. Yeah, it's a knockdown. And then if you pick them back up, when you get them down, is it the same thing? Yeah, it is. It's 2 punches and back up. I was mashing just in case you can get extra ones in there, but it seems you can't. Palm strike, and then that's the stagger. So after that stagger, the chase down. Yes.
Your
yes.
run Gensel?
Yeah. So. Right. Right after the palm strike is the time to get in there. Pop, pop. Gotcha. All right.
Ooh. Was that the counter?
So let's get that stagger state. No, not that. That's the avoid. Okay. So there's, yeah. Okay, hold on a second. Let's get that. Ooh, my God, the brightness.
It kind of hit me too.
Jesus, that hit.
me.
Yeah. Okay, so let's get the hang of this here.
There's no night mode on this?
Night mode. Yeah, that was that really fucking. God, that hurt. Scorched. All right. So the R2 dodge is your long dodge. That'll get you just way the fuck out of the situation. Probably if you're surrounded, that would make sense. And then the deflect and hold to guard. So let's try to get the hang of that a little bit. So blocking. Let's see how it looks on my structure.
Yeah, blocking still affects your posture, huh?
Okay. And then when that gets overwhelmed, let's see how it looks. It really is like that's it's Sekiro and it's like the design of the bar even a little bit. There it is, and that's damage.
Oh, and then it empties?
Yeah. So that's 1 pip of damage then. Okay. Was that 1 coin?
Well,
No,
you didn't die.
No. It just, the sound of it sounded a bit like it. Yeah, okay. So that would be where, like, the HP up top would then go down from taking that hit, right? Yeah, okay. So now we've got the down dodges.
Right.
Ooh. And that's a moment where he's... There it is, yeah, and then I can do the throw right after that. There it is. Okay, and then just timing it properly. That's the animation. That's the flash. Yeah.
And then you push a button to the...
exactly.
Those lightning strikes?
Yeah.
What else you got?
The sharp strikes? Let's try it. Alright, that's sharp strikes.
Oh, stand up, stand up.
Yeah, okay. So sometimes, let me see here if I can get the first two blocked. 1, 2, and then parry the last one. 1, 2, 3.
Can you dodge and parry? Oh, she screamed.
I mean, dodge into parry seems a little less counterproductive because the dodge is where you want to get the counter.
Yeah.
So it feels like if anything, you want to block, right?
Block and parry, block
and then
dodge.
and then pick a final hit to avoid, or yeah, exactly. So let's say if we went like bop bop, and then dodged like that, you know? Because if you dodge, like if you land a dodge, like and you see he's in the middle of still doing his 2-hitter, that's where you're still gonna get hit at the end of it. So you want to really commit on that last one. Okay. Fuck yeah.
So dodge is like the best option, it seems.
But it's also the one that... Oh, shit,
What the
there's a
heck is
weapon. There's a weapon over there. Dodge is the best option, but it's also, like, you can get punished for mistiming it if he's in the middle of a sequence. Weapon? Let's go.
Oh, that hurts.
That's probably good damage, and we can block with it. Okay, so weapons. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hell yeah. And then it's broken. Got it. Okay. I'm comfortable with that.
Oh my god. She felt it in real life.
Yeah.
Without shadow boxing.
I'm comfortable with that. Oh yeah, throw a weapon. I didn't try that out. Okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll do that hot. You know me, guys. I can lab forever.
Oh.
Knowledge is power.
Sifu. I will honor you by getting revenge on your former student, Yang.
Yeah, so weapons are big damage, but they also are temporary. We're gonna cultivate.
Your skill tree. That's good. That's good.
Uh-huh.
I see what you're doing
Literal
there.
skill tree.
You gotta water it.
If this motherfucker grows in response to our experience...
Oh, I expect it to grow with your age.
Come on now.
If it doesn't, it's silly. A bit thicker, you know? I know 50 years and tree
Come on now.
ages, not that much, but...
Focus attack. 2 bars, 360 swing focus. For staff weapons. Wide attack capable of knocking down multiple enemies.
2 bars of focus, okay.
Build up that focus. Okay. 500 to buy it. Permanent unlock 5 times.
So it's 3k total?
Yes, but it's not saying... Or, not 3... 25?
Like you have to unlock it, 500, and then you have to spend 2.5k for the permanent unlock?
But it doesn't say 25. It's like, because it says 5 times 500, I'm thinking it's buy it 5 times.
Oh, over the course of the run?
I think so.
Okay.
5 times after the first unlock.
Okay.
Buy it 5 times. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Interesting.
Oh, and you can see everything.
Ooh. Okay. All right. Hold on. Just real quick. Gotta assess the situation here.
Strong sweep focus. Powerful strike to the enemy's knee while knocking them down for a while. 1 bar.
500. Yeah.
Snap kick. Up triangle.
Up.
Bare hands and bat-bladed weapons. Engage attack with important forward movement.
Same cost. Can I get a replay on that? There we go. All right.
Spin hook kick. Wow! Combo leading to a powerful high kick capable of knocking down multiple enemies.
Shenmue fucking wishes, dude.
Yeah?
Shenmue wishes. Like this, all of this right here, revenge against the man who killed my father.
Yeah.
I'm gonna martial arts my way until I get to him. God damn, man. All right, anyway. Please enjoy the anime coming soon. Spin hook kick. Triangle, triangle, pause, triangle.
Oh, there's a pause. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a character actionism, or it's just like, or I mean, not even whatever action gameism, where like that means like pause for a second and then press the button. And then charged back fist.
Hold triangle. Unleash a powerful punch that stuns any enemy.
Fappo. 1,000 on that one. Okay.
Expensive.
I don't want to. It's not that I want to see damage numbers, but like, until I see it in the fight, I don't know like how hard the hit is. You know.
Oh, bat weapons only. Face smash focus.
Yeah.
Direct attack to daze your enemy.
Weapon based ones is going to be based on what you come across, right? Weapon catch. Nice.
Parry at the right moment to catch an item thrown at you.
Clean. Okay, very cool. Yeah, this is you notice I'm noticing because the design of this is very it's artisanal with the HUD placement and such. I'm having difficulty figuring out where our camera should be because at first we were like it was like oh, let's go like side upper left, and then that was blocking like the focus on that side, and I was like bottom right is also blocking some of the bars, so I think we're just gonna have to end up blocking something no matter which corner we pick. Parry weapon to catch it. Pushback cancel.
While pushed. Okay, you can regain your balance.
Interesting. Okay. Instead of falling over. Ground counter. L1 on the ground.
Okay.
Nice. So there's a grounded state that you can be in.
So they can OTG you.
Yeah. See, this is the kind of stuff where it's like you can spend clearly you can spend a lot of time before even just walking forward into the game. And I know there's a lot of people that are like, I just want to play, fuck that.
Yeah.
I want to read.
Well,
I'm super down to know what I'm in for.
Yep.
Throw an item, weapon, or object directly from the ground. R1. We did see that in the tutorial. Double palm focus. Yes.
Straight strike. Destructive push to your enemy.
Ooh. Hell yeah. Anything that's getting like close to that like Tetsuzanko style Akira fucking shoulder block, the elbow, palm strike. Shit that has, you know, some moves just have like an after image on them. You know, even when you do them in real life, you're like, I felt the shadows behind me. I felt them.
Flowing claw.
Square
and triangle quickly. Fasten evasive strike that leaves your back facing the enemy.
So just 1, 2, blink it. Okay. Chasing strikes. Yeah, we saw that a little bit. Attack the pushed enemy to follow them up and deliver a powerful series of strikes. Holding R2 to close the distance helps there too.
Crooked foot. Hold triangle after a parry.
Bare hands, bat staff weapons. After a successful parry, knock down your enemy with a quick throw.
So there are taps
Bop,
and
bop.
holds.
Okay. Duck strike.
Ducking move with forward movement.
Ooh.
Show that again?
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that. That's the type of move list that I like moving into, where like kind of like literally in real life boxing training, where you're learning a movement that's evasive while you're learning with a punch at the same time. So like you just put the whole thing together and you're countering and dodging effectively in one motion. You know, that's fantastic. Duck in, pull it up. Yeah, 1500, huh? All right.
Vertical strikes focus.
Pop up.
Powerful blow in the solar plexus that stuns the enemy for a long time.
Okay. 2 bars.
Invert throw. Dodge towards your enemy just after a hit to grab them and invert your positions.
Oh,
R2 and a direction.
I did that accidentally during the intro. Hook intercept, L1 and triangle.
Hook that can withstand attacks during its buildup.
That
So while blocking, you hold triangle.
Yeah. So that's like the absorb stance that they used to have in Absolver.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep talking about Absolver, guys. I'm sorry.
750.
Chasing trick trip kick on a pushed enemy. Chasing trick. Attack on a pushed enemy to follow up and knock them down. Okay. Crotch punch.
Yes. Yes.
Up,
Quick
up.
ducking punch that avoids high strikes.
Hell yeah.
That's some tech.
The ball breaker
Hell yeah.
or the cunch. Pow! Regret.
Thigh cut focus for bladed weapons only. Damaging slash attack.
Okay, 3 bars. Ooh. Ooh. Cut some tendons. Slice the meat.
And it's cheap too, 500.
It's gonna cost you 3 bars. Raining strikes.
Triangle pause, triangle.
Pop, pop, pop.
Lightning fast attacks.
Slide kick. Fantastic opening salvo. For a group, fantastic opening salvo. And depending on whether or not you have iframes when you mount them, incredible. That's a big important thing, is while you're in those lock-in animations, do
you're
you
not
have
getting
iframes? Yeah. Weapon mastery.
Continue to use the weapon until it breaks completely.
Okay. All right. That's fucking...
There's a lot of good stuff
That's a
in
nice
there.
little list right there. Some shit to buy. Let's do it. I guess I can't kick my own shit around. Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna guess maybe not walking out this door.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the interaction points. What about in the room here?
No. How do I begin my revenge quest? Oh. There we go.
Okay. So X to start and circle to back to the Wugwan.
The squats.
It's dangerous in the squats.
Gotta do a couple of those every day.